for minor league baseball here on the show as we set our sights on the Double-A Eastern League. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the New Hampshire Fisher Cats. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, EK? Catfish Brown steps in, and he's really been feeling it at the plate the last week or so. Definitely a guy to keep your eye on right now.
Brown.
First offering on its way. In there, strike one. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
And the even better news for them is that they've got their ace going here tonight. So you have to figure that all signs are pointing toward another victory here.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Steve, how do they go about ending this losing streak they're in the midst of?
Well, I think it's going to be really important to understand.
A.C. Reed will stand in, 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Yeah, that was a good one for him, and he needed it because, as you can see, his batting average on the year ain't pretty.
Count is full. Here's the pitch. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Flying Squirrels are on top. Catfish Brown is into the box. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
It was a pretty big strikeout, too, because he had a chance to drive in a run, so I'm sure he's going to be thinking about that missed opportunity for a little while.
High and deep to right center field. Sanchez racing back to the track. He gets there, and that's the second out. Leading off the inning, A.C. Reed, and they'll need him to get something going here.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
To his left, Brown, and a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Catfish Brown will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far.
Catfish Brown.
Down the third baseline. And the throw forces him to lay out for that one, but he keeps a foot on the bag to record the out. Nothing across here this half. Scotty Sanchez ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far.
Yeah, and you can bet he'd love to get himself that third hit. Those are the kind of games that puts a little extra pep in your step.
Hit out towards second, right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We're through 6 full. Catfish Brown will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Here at the plate, you just need to be thinking base hit here. A grand slam, that'd be sweet, but a single should be enough to tie up this game.
That evens it up, 1-1. Chopped weakly to the left. Scooped up. And a close play at second, but the throw does beat him, and the side is retired. So they let him off the hook here by scoring no runs despite the 2. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game. Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series between the Flying Squirrels of Richmond and the Portland Sea Dogs. Catfish Brown will stand in. He comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game.
Well, baseball can be a humbling game. Yesterday wasn't a good day for him. Season, he's hitting over 300.
Pitch outside, the throw, and he nails him at third. Great throw.
Well, I think this is just a bad decision right here. I mean, I love aggressive baseball. You know that. But you've got the number 3 hitter at the plate. Why not just stay there at second and give him a chance to drive you in?
Here it comes, 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And they come into this one fresh off a 3-game sweep to start the homestand, so they'll be looking to keep their winning ways going here.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
I tell you, when you're on a hot streak like this guy's been on, everything you touch turns to gold. I mean, this is not a particularly great swing. It's not hit hard at all, but sure enough, it finds a hole, and at average, it'll climb a few more points.
Tom Diaz will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s.
And, you know, he's coming into this one licking his wounds a little bit. His average on the season is still good, but he's really scuffled over the last month or so.
Yeah, I think this has got to be an infield single. You see the reaching attempt there at short. Even if he fields this ball cleanly, there's no guarantee they were going to get him at.
Mac Williamson will stand in now, and as you can easily tell from the splits, he's really struggled away from home. Left side, backhanded, and a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So no runs here. Orlando Alonso digs in for the first time now and looking to break out of this little 6-game dry spell at the plate. Popped up. MacArthur is there to take this one, and the bottom of the second starts with a 1-pitch out. With a moment now, let's bring up the Richmond defense. Catfish Brown is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Off the plate and in, hits a ball and a strike. Not much to shout about for either team here as we start the 4th inning, 0-0.
Yeah, I think we kind of knew that pitching might take the upper hand here. Maybe not to this extent, but both guys have really thrown the ball well.
Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him, 1-2.
Well, he's not letting them get a gauge on anything here on those first 3 pitches. He saw a slider, a fastball, then a big curveball. Now he's set up for almost anything on a 1-2 pitch.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Well, I'd be surprised if they go back to the curve again on 2-2. He's had a couple of pretty good looks at it at the plate.
Still 2-2. He spoils another one, and will do it again. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th.
You know, you always worry about the pitcher in a situation like this because he's the closest one to the action. So, of course, he has the least amount of time to dodge anything that comes his way.
Catfish Brown will dig in here. 1 for 2. He's singled and grounded out so far. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back. Another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Runners on the move for second. A pitch out. The throw. And a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
You know, some managers don't like to call for the pitch out right away, thinking if they guess wrong, it changes the whole at-bat. But here, they had a good idea he'd be running, and turns out they were right.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. 1-2, here it comes. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. Make it 6 shutout innings as he continues to give them. Stepping in, Catfish Brown. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
And that's high for a ball, 1-0.
And that fastball of his definitely catches your attention. I mean, especially when it's on the inner half.
Hoping to keep it tied. Here it comes. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? To second for 1. Relay to first in time. And just like that, this Billy Allsweed gets another shot. And if you remember, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is through into left, and there's your possible winning run aboard on a leadoff single. Well, runs at something of a premium here in this matchup, so it doesn't make it quite as hard to find our top player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that just about does it. MLB The Show's coverage of minor league baseball is on the air as we continue our tour around the minor league. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series. Catfish Brown will dig in for the first time now. He's got that average up nearing the 340 mark to begin play.
Well, when you look at what the...
Oh, a great diving stop at short. To first. It's there. He got him.
Wow. Made it look easy.
Another look at the fine play at first that concludes matters here in the inning. It's on to the bottom. Now to the plate, Danny Cottrell. He drew a walk his first time up. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. To short, hit hard. Throw gets him, 2 down. Now that we have a chance, let's bring up the Richmond defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric?
Well, Matty, you remember, growing up, right field wasn't a very important position.
Catfish Brown stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first. And he'll get back in safely.
Why not? Make him get dirty.
He's set. Here it comes. Runner goes for second. Dribbled back toward the mound. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. Catfish Brown will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
And the way these guys have been swinging at everything, I'm surprised you didn't go after that one, too.
A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is taken for a called strike, and he's not in love with that call either. It's 1-2 now. Pretty clear the plan is to keep everything away.
And that's smart for most guys, because this is a guy that can cover the outside part of the plate.
And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. Around third and being waved on home. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Well, I got to tell you, I love the way this guy just lets it rip. Ahead in the count, behind in the count. It really doesn't matter to this guy. He's just going to go up hacking. And he drives in a run right here as he just drills this.
Tom Diaz will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Mac Williamson will dig in again. He popped up in his first plate appearance and flew out last time around.
Well, he's putting the ball in play, but clearly getting under it too much right now. It'd be nice for him to stay through one right here.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and a runner left. Digging in and looking for more, Catfish Brown. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. And that's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the 2nd out.
Now batting, right fielder.
Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Binghamton Mets and the Flying Squirrels of Richmond. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who should we keep an eye on? Catfish Brown gets his first cuts now. The bases are empty, and there are 2 away here in the opening frame.
Yeah, nothing doing so far here. He kind of needs to put up a tough at-bat right here just to make this guy work a little bit.
Got him.
Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here on the show. Mario Carmona, the hitter now, 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up.
Yeah, still looking for his first hit of the game, so let's see if he can come through with that one right here.
On the ground to short, this could be 2. On to first, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Well, this ball is hit sharply, but you'll see the pitch is working its way down in the strike zone, and that's very tough to elevate. It's going to wind up being an easy double.
Catfish Brown is set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Well, they still don't have any runs on the board yet, so getting this leadoff man on base would be huge.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
0-1 again, and he's at 100% on first pitch strikes, now in the middle innings of this one.
Hit hard on the ground to second. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
The right fielder, number 7.
Tom Diaz will dig in. He singled his first time around. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. Sent toward first, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Well, one thing's for sure on the mound, you don't want to walk a runner in.
Jeff MacArthur is into the box, reached base via the walk in his first appearance. Skied into straightaway right. Abbott is there, and he'll bring this one in. And he'll move up to third now. Runners at the corners here with one away.
Good job there at second base of doing the math in his head and figuring out he can make it up to third. So that puts runners on the corners now with only one away.
Now to the plate, Mike Compton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, a fly ball again here this time would be just what the doctor ordered, because a sac fly here would give him the lead.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swing, and he popped him up. And that will not score the run from third. Shackelford is in now to put it away, and that'll keep the runner from tagging. Ron McNeil gets a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth.
And a big 2-out at-bat right here. You know, it's still early in this game, but you don't want to have to look back on this as a major missed opportunity later on.
Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. A golden opportunity to get on the board. Here goes for naught. Brian Paquette stands in, looking to put the bat on the ball for a change here, with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Grounded to short. Brown ranges to his right. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. So a strong start on the mound as he's blanked him through the first 5. Last half of the 5th coming up. Catfish Brown gets things started here in the 6th for the hometown team.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
Yeah, and it seems like he kind of got away from that pitch here in the last few innings. You got to think about bringing that one right back.
Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Number 11 for him on the season. As they get on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, that's going to put him on the board for the very first time here, but how close was this to being a foul ball? Obviously very close because it hit the darn foul pole, but hey, they were about to.
Victor Calderon will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's a swing and a high pop-up. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 1 hit, 1 error in the inning, but they wind up leaving 2. On now to the bottom of inning number 7. Catfish Brown will stand in again as we take you back to earlier in the ball game. This one swing here has been the entire offense to this point, as this home run accounted for the only run they've tallied so far. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Looks like he employed the slide step on that last pitch.
Well, Matt, the pitcher may have thought the runner might be on the move right there, so he slide steps to hang on to him.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Nope.
Oh, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Now a throw over to first. Don't want to forget about him. The 1-2 pitch. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around, and the inning is over. A hit and an error in the inning, but they failed to score. 8th inning coming up. Leading off the inning, Brian Paquette, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Drilled on the ground is short. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
A good job to get on base there as the tying run. So now
Mario Carmona will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far.
Yeah, guys, not really providing the spark that they usually hope to get out of him. Maybe he can make something happen right here.
High pop-up. Brown is there for it. 2 down. Catfish Brown will dig in. Took a cold third strike his last time.
Yeah, and hopefully he got that out of his system. They really need him to come through right here.
Down the third baseline. Backhanded. And they'll get the fielder's choice play at second, but that's all. But wisely, no thought of a return throw, and the inning will continue.
yeah, you know what?
Tom Diaz ready to take another shot. Went down on strikes his last time up.
Well, at the very least, he went down hacking. Striking out is one of the many frustrations that go along with hitting, and you have to accept that it's going to happen sometime.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Tovar moves over, and that retires the side. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. And we'll have to cancel those dinner reservations. Catfish Brown stands in. He'll try to improve in this at-bat after grounding into a fielder's choice his last time up. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he chased it in the dirt. And the throw takes off on him. Whoa! And lucky for them, the right fielder's there to back up the throw. And he'll be called out at second, and a tough way to end it here as this ball game is over.
Well, this one sure didn't come easy. It took them 12 innings to do it, but they come away with a great victory here on the road.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, I thought he really pitched well. He ran into a few problems here and there along the way, but